A grocery store will be bringing healthier options for shoppers on Greenville's east side. Sprouts Farmers Market is coming to the North Hill Shopping Center at the corner of Pleasantburg Drive and East North Street. This is where the old Bilo grocery store used to be. Then I think UFC Gym is in there, as well as Oscar's nail salon. The new addition, the grocery store there, will also have those upgrades made to the shopping center, which is home to some of those retail stores and even more restaurants. Sprouts also has a location in Simpsonville that they opened back in 2018.